That's how you properly burn a stogie, man. It gotta look like that while you smoking it. That's how you properly burn that stogie. Hey, insert that song that Snoop was singing that time on I think on Baby Boy. I'd rather be with you, ooh, yeah. 'Cause I'd rather be with you. Whoa. I'd rather be with you. Ooh. Man, people ask me all the time why I smoke cigars, what I like about them, what they do for me. It's just therapeutic, man. Same way y'all like, processed sugars and cocaine, coffee, all the other addictions that y'all have. What does that shit do for y'all? This right here makes me feel good, man. Nice little body buzz, The same way people smoke cigarettes, it's just like that, but this is just more. This is just more tobacco, and it's natural. It's real natural. Ain't no chemicals in it or whatever. It just feels good, man. You don't even have to inhale it because it naturally gets in you because there's so much tobacco. You don't have to inhale it. Is it safe? Hell nah. Ain't shit goddamn safe in this world, nigga. Is fast food safe? Fuck no. Either way, we gonna die. You might as well enjoy your life while you're here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm out here getting ate the fuck up by these mosquitoes, man. I'm gonna head to the office and finish this video. I didn't even introduce the title. The title of this video is Bet on Yourself. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why the title is Bet on Yourself. And matter of fact, I'm turning that into my slogan, man. Insert slogan right below. That's my slogan from now on. I'm putting it on t-shirts, everything. Man, I'll meet y'all in the office in a minute, man. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I started the previous clips you seen early last week, and I'm finishing it up this week. But you know what's interesting about that? I've been saying this slogan for a while, and that's what this video is about. Bet on yourself. I didn't feel like I needed a gimmick or a slogan or anything like that for my podcast or for my YouTube or anything. This one here just came natural. I've been telling myself this for probably months, man. Like, no lie, months. And it really came from early on when I first started podcasting. I thought I needed this big team. I needed this co-host. I needed someone to edit my stuff, someone to help me film, all this stuff. And come to find out, I didn't need any of that. Actually, I didn't have anyone really. I literally been doing this by myself. I do all my own edits. I film everything myself. I record everything. Literally no one is with me. I have people on. It's just me and them. I control everything. I work on the content, all that. And speaking of content, something I want content creators to know and understand. We spend a lot of time on our content. One of the most important things when it comes to making content, besides actually having some content that's great, is the packaging of the content. That goes for anyone. That goes for an artist. That goes for a podcaster. That goes for a rapper, a singer, an actor, a director. I'll give you a perfect example. Me as a podcaster, it took me a little while. I had to learn that I can have the greatest podcast episode on the planet, but if I don't have at least a decent cover art, people aren't going to click it and find out that it's the greatest on the planet. Or I can have the greatest YouTube on the planet, but if the title isn't right, the cover art isn't right, the thumbnail, people just aren't going to click on it. That's all about the packaging. But basically all I'm saying is, just bet on yourself, man. Like, figure out everything that you're doing. Do it to your fullest potential. Don't get complacent and feel like you're already set in your ways and you already have things established. You don't. You can always be working harder. I know for a fact I can definitely be working harder. It's a lot of events that led me up to this. When I first started podcasting, I was trying to figure out who I was doing my podcast with and how I was doing it. And I just decided, like, you know what? Screw it, man. I'll just do it myself. I met with a couple people that told me, they had all the right intentions of helping me grow a podcast. And, man, it's just nothing like the motherfuckers that hit you up and decide that they want to do the same thing that you're doing and that they're going to do it and they're going to be good at it and be more successful at it than you after you've been doing it for all this time. I still get those phone calls to this day of people that's like, hey man, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel or I'm gonna start my podcast, and when I get on, I'm gonna put you on. I'm like, bro, you'll find out it's not as easy as you thinking it is. But as a creative, man, you get kind of down on that because no one is going to appreciate your art like you appreciate your art. It took me a minute to understand that too. Like, I got a lot of friends that's rappers. I got some friends that's artists. And I never really completely understood what they meant when they was like, Slim, when you start doing this podcast stuff, you're going to see, man. I see it now. You come up with this great art, this great content. Everyone claims they really, they rock with it. They support you. Really, at the end of the day, it's random people that you literally just met in the same year you're doing your art that rock with you way harder than people that's known you almost all your life. It's insane, man. But that's the beauty of art. No one's going to see your vision like you see your vision, because that's what art is. Of course, they're not going to see it the way you see it. But I struggle with things all the time. Sometimes you feel like you just want to give up. You're like, hey, man, this isn't going as well as I thought it would, or it's not going along as fast as I thought it would. But nah, you just got to keep going, man, because there's always somebody out there that's, going to appreciate your art like you do. Actually, I was going to skip doing a podcast this week and, just focus on some life stuff. But man, I had like 2 or 3 people hit me up this weekend like, man, that last podcast was real good, man. You was pouring your heart out. I really appreciate it. And actually, dog, shout out to Coach Q, man. She texted me last night, matter of fact, and she was like, yeah, man, that podcast was really good. I know this podcast and stuff is for you. That helped me, man. That's why every time I see somebody that has some good content out there, I try to reach out to them and say, hey, man, that was really good, because I just know how far that can take you. But yeah, just bet on yourself, man. That's the motto I'm going by from now on. Bet on yourself. I'm keeping that slogan forever. Like I said earlier, I'm putting it on t-shirts. I might make a banner out of it. You might see it on a billboard one day. Bet on yourself. And the reason why the dice is in the logo is because, I actually enjoy shooting craps a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy shooting craps a little bit. And whenever I'm betting, I side bet a little bit, but I'd rather be in the game, man. I'd rather bet on myself, because I'm just always 100% confident I can roll that number back. Like somebody else, I'm like, it just depends how they streak going. But for me, I'm betting on myself every time, and that's how you should approach life, man. Just bet on yourself. By all means, I'm not trying to be anybody's motivational speaker or, I'm not trying to be any of that. I'm not trying to be a influencer or nothing like that. I literally just get on here and just spit these words on this microphone. But yeah, man, I'm out, man. If you haven't subscribed to my podcast channel, make sure you go on, your favorite podcast app, subscribe to it. But yeah, make sure you check that out, man. And I'm out.